Hello, my good little friends. How are you doing today? We have another tournament battle thing. Here's the first level, which I suppose is the new first level. At least that's what I was told by this guy. And I am very... I don't know, I've only played this map about once, or maybe twice before this. And I can definitely say it's a very weird map. I'm not really used to it, so I'm definitely going to have a hard time with it. I think other people probably practice quite a bit more than I do. Sometimes I just think I'm way too freaking busy and I don't get to practice things. And also because I honestly have to go play mobiles all the time, and I come play Flash all the time, and I come do all these other things. And it just makes me get kind of confused about all these things. But let's do our best and let's see what we can do, guys. Let's see if we can pull it off and get these wins done. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So anyways, I'm starting off with a cannon and a 3-0 tack shooter. I think that's a good spot for the tack shooter. I don't really even know how the balloons are going to move through, and then I finally figured out that the balloons that the other guy sends at me actually do a quick swirl around that, but the artificial intelligence balloons, the random balloons that come out, actually don't do the swirl. They're much faster, and they just kind of sloop right through and go right through really freaking fast. So, also I noticed that, kind of weird that there's part of the map on the bottom there where balloons never go. I just thought that was kind of weird. At least it looks like balloons never go that way. Maybe it's just me, but it just seems that way. Anyways, let's get going. We basically have the same strategy right now. We got a cannon and two textures going. I just have a little bit of a different placement, but he's going no less sauce, and he actually did get his ring of fire up a lot faster than me. That means he does have much less economy, though, but I do have to get that ring of fire up pretty fast, so let's get it up here, guys. Let's sell that cannon, sell the other texture, and get that ring of fire. So I feel like we have a really solid economy compared to him. I think our economy is probably a little bit higher, not ridiculously higher, but a little bit higher. But also we are about 100 lives less than him. So I'm really hoping that my economy is going to help me pull through this game. The way I usually like to play, the way I usually arrange my games, is that I don't care about lives very much at all. I try and keep them, of course, if I can, but if it means getting more economy, I'm going to sacrifice my lives for the good of the economy, because I feel like that's the best way to do it. But let's keep rolling on here, see what we can do. Oh my god, so we both got Ring of Fires. We're both going a lot of economy right now. Both these just raping these yellow balloons out as fast as possible, and now we're getting to the point where we're just going to get plain ridiculous. I'm going with a quick mortar camo detection, where he's going for a Monkey Village camo detection. So again, I think that's going to hurt his economy quite a bit. But I'm just kind of confused now. What do I want to do? Do I want to rush this guy, or do I want to just try and survive? And I think I'm going to try and survive, but my mortar is definitely not as good camo detection. As you can tell, he probably understands that the mortar is not as good camo detection, and that's why he's trying to rush me those pink camos, and I'm definitely getting hurt quite a bit. I'm going a little bit of economy in here, and I should probably stop right there, because I do have a really reasonable amount. But I would really like to get it higher, but I'm definitely going to have to get some stuff up for those regrow ceramics. So we'll get a quick 3-0 tack shooter. I need another tack shooter, so I'm going to get one more 3-0 tack shooter. And oh my god, they stuck through! Oh, stupid pants. Oh god, that was terrible. But guess we're going to have to start game number 2. Game number 2. Oh man, I'm having bad luck, or I'm just playing really freaking bad lately. I don't know what's up with that. Or I'm just playing really good people. I think it's a multitude of all of that. I feel like I've been playing some decent games, and the guy just plays a little bit better than me. And then a couple games I just completely mess up, like on the Hydro Dam when I built that Moab Mauler instead of 3-0 cannon. Or I just picked the wrong towers, or I'm just playing maps that I really haven't played too much lately. And I'm making excuses, and I know that. But I have to kind of just tell you guys that I'm usually not this unbelievably terrible at the game. I'm usually not this bad. So anyways, I notice a big flaw in his defense right now. I have to rush him with pinks as fast as possible. So that's what I go for. And it looks like he cannot afford a 0-3, but he can eventually afford it. And I don't have mine up now. Oh my god, I went with too many pinks. And now he actually did more damage to me than I did to him. Complete noob cake mistake on me. I went with too many pinks too fast, and definitely ended up hurting me. As far as my farms go as well, oh my god, what the heck am I doing? I built a farm in the top corner instead of where I should be building it in the bottom corner. The reason why the bottom corner is better is because you can fit a lot more farms down there. Now I have to build on my farms kind of like in a weird spot, kind of in the middle of each other, and all this random nonsense. I don't want to sell the farm. It's not worth it to sell the farm. Just more micro with moving my mouse around to pick up all those bananas. And I do go for a little bit of a mixture of rush. I go for some black balloons really quick to make sure he upgrades his boomerang up to 2-3 instead of 1-3. I definitely don't want him to get in that $300 extra of economy up on me. No, gotta make sure we stop him. Also, I mean, I have a little bit. I think our economy is like very similar. I mean, mine's probably a little bit better than his as far as balloon sending economy goes, but his farm economy is probably about the same as mine, so you know, roughly equal. And I do have to get some stuff up for these regrow blacks and stuff. And I go for a two quick cannons. I move my guy onto first, micro a little bit. I definitely am weird like that. I don't really like to build third tier towers. I'm too much of an economy fiend sometimes, and it definitely bites me in the butt. I might start changing up my strategies a little bit more to make sure I'm playing more safe instead of so crazily. And then I do go for a really quick Rigo Yellow Rush, but he got a 3-0 boomerang up in time, and it was just, oh my god, I can't believe he actually got that up in time. He didn't even have to sell his farm or anything. So now some Rigo leads coming out, but no big deal for us. We can stop these guys with whatever we have, and I do have to get some more popping power up pretty darn soon though. I need to get a 3-0 boomerang and my 2-3 boomerang up. And that's still not enough popping power for the Regrow Rainbows. So we need to get even more stuff up, maybe. But it looks like I can afford to... Oh my god, he's going for a big rush. So I gotta sell my farm, and I go for a 3-0 boomerang. Oh my god, another farm. And oh my god, it looks like we are going to be able to defeat this rush. Or are we... Oh my god, how many Regrow Rainbows did he have? And he just set up so freaking many. It looks like I had that game. I thought I had it, guys. We beat the mid part of the Regrow Rainbow Rush. But he actually ended up overwhelming me by the end there. It was just so ridiculous. He sent out so much money. So again, it's very, very surprising that my 2 3-0 boomerangs, a 3-0 cannon, and a 2-3 boomerang were not able to beat a Regrow Rainbow Rush. I was very upset by that game. Very upset. But let's move on and hope that we can do a little bit better this game. So again, right now I'm 0-5 at my second round of the tournament. I'm just feeling bad about myself. I really am. I need to maybe practice a little bit more. And get a little bit better. Again, these guys do have more than 2 times my battle score, and I really don't play that many private games, and I know a lot of these people play King of the Hill and stuff, and they have a lot of private games under their belt, and that doesn't add up to their battle score. So, again, I'm just kind of making myself feel a little bit better by making all these excuses, but I have to make them just at least a little bit. I have to make a little bit of excuses. And he's going to go for another Ring of Fire. You can tell he's got those 2 textures in the cannon down there, and honestly, it's probably the best thing he can possibly do is a Ring of Fire. It's just so unbelievably overpowered, and I usually don't like to do that. I could have gone with the Ring of Fire, but I decided to go with the Boomerang instead. And I might change up my strategy and start doing basically what these people do. I have to copy the best strategy, and maybe that is the best strategy. I think it honestly is. But my Boomerang's not doing bad. He's definitely not doing bad. I can definitely reach level 8 with no problems with my 2-3 Boomerang. But also, you got to be a little bit careful if he does do those green-black rushes. You can sometimes get some random Bloons through. So I do like to get some sort of random Boomerang in there. And you can tell he got his Ring of Fire already, and he can easily defeat these green-black rushes. So, absolutely nothing we can send can actually hurt him. As far as economy goes, we're not going with banana farms on this level, which is kind of one of those things where some people go banana farms, some people go balloon economy. Just kind of up for grabs how you want to play your game, but I stayed away from the farms to get that extra tack shooter, so that'll help me out with the Ring of Fires and stuff a little bit later if I need to get them, or if I want to get them for that matter. As you can tell, my Boomerang did not stop all his balloons. We were tied at 148 lives for like the entire game, but it's getting even more ridiculous. His Ring of Fire is again just plain amazing, and I cannot believe how many balloons are getting through a 2-3 Boomerang, a cannon, and a 2-0 Boomerang. Just plain ridiculous. Again, I just feel like I'm playing really freaking bad. I can't really tell you guys why. But maybe we can end up pulling this through. I've gone through a lot of games where I pulled through in the very end and done crazy, ridiculous things, but he's just going with these weird rushes against me, which I don't see. He went 2 sets of Regrow Leads again, and this is the same thing he did in that first game, which I just thought was really weird. So here's some Camo Balloons. He does get his Monkey Village up. Perfect time. Made me waste a little bit of money on those Camo Balloons. Very effective tool by him. Cannot complain. And now I'm going to have to get some more stuff for that big Regrow Rainbow Rush that he might send out against us. So I'm getting ready to build my Boomerang up here and get another Boomerang up, and maybe even go for another Boomerang after that. But I'm trying to stay away from going too much stuff. But I also know that he does not have very much money. I know that he doesn't have that much money because he had to build that Monkey Village, which is obviously very, very expensive. So now we're going for level 15. He's got a very solid defense versus Regrow Ceramics. I don't even know if I want to send them, but maybe I'll go for a quick Regrow Rainbow Rush because he does not have that much popping power. But it looks like the 3-0 textures were enough popping power in combination with that Ring of Fire. Very surprising, actually. I don't really see too many tack shooters like that all built up together. I never see that type of thing. But again, you can tell these people are probably on low quality. Look at how fast look at how close these Ring of Fires are together. Again, an effective tool to put towers right next to each other. I don't usually like to do that just because I want to give you guys a good show, a high quality show. I don't want to go on low quality. It does actually affect the quality quite a bit, and I want to make sure you guys are seeing the best quality things. But it does hurt me just a tiny bit. So now I'm going to go for a couple more cannons, getting ready for level 18, and I'm probably not going to build my Moab Maulers. I don't think he's going to rush me, but he might. But I really want to go for a gigantic rush pretty darn soon. So I went for a quick Moab against this guy and a couple fast cooldown ceramics. It looks like he got 3 Ring of Fires up in time. Oh my god! Just plain ridiculous. Very, very effective. He even sold his Moab Mauler, so I cannot complain about that one. He was very, very perfect with that defense. Very perfect. What the heck else can we do? Well, I guess I can just keep saving up money. I mean, my economy is still not terrible. I only sent out 1 Moab, but I did waste a lot of money in those Regrow Ceramics. I was really hoping that his 1 Ring of Fire would not be able to beat 4 Regrow Ceramics of a Moab on top of those fast cooldown ceramics, but he got so many of those Ring of Fires up, and he was able to defend them. Oh my goodness gracious. So these are just getting even more intense. So what are we going to do? Well, level 22, here they are, BFBs. What's going to happen here? I went with 2 BFBs. Or wait, there's the 2 BFBs. I sold my Maulers, and I went for 2 more BFBs. Could we possibly do this? I do not have any Moab popping power, and level 23 is coming up, which is another Moab. That's why I had to do it right now instead of building all of my Moab Maulers. And he's got a, oh my god, he's got a monkey ass up, and he's going to get, oh my god, he got it up, and he is end up going beat me with these Moabs. Oh my god, terrible game for me. Good game, guys, and have a good one.